What's going on, my friends? Mew and I recently got the latest update, so we now have 10.69.25, the holiday update. I can already see a major difference in just how it's highlighting, our next maneuver, which is pretty cool. But as with any new update, we gotta naturally start with the Friar's Challenge. So we're getting over to Herbert Street, where we typically kick this thing off, and then as soon as this reroutes, there it is. All right, so we're gonna see if this does any better than 3.1 did. We got somebody backing out here. The beta's taking its time, good. Waiting, inching forward. What are you doing? Come on. Okay, this person is really taking their time. Oh my goodness. They must have just woke up, late start to the day. I mean, but the beta performed beautifully there. Waited, kind of inched along. It didn't try to go around the vehicle like it's an obstacle. So we're back on the Friar's Challenge. It's been a little over 3 weeks, approaching nearly a month, because I didn't get the .3 build. And I like to do this sort of testing on a new patch, because it's been my tradition for a long time. If you go back in the challenge playlist, you'll see all the way back with 10.5 doing the first Friar's Challenge. And this is a course that still plagues the beta, mostly now highway related, sorry. I was seeing these pedestrians over here and making sure they weren't crossing. It's very good. So with 3.1, and we'll see if it does it on this run, this left turn, after this right, this left turn onto the 163 on-ramp started to have this weird four-way stop treatment. Like it showed the barrier, like it was waiting to proceed, and before that, it never treated it that way, which is correct. You don't treat it that way. It's a forward left turn. You would just go through, get a little right-leaning action there. That's unique. And we should go, but we're lingering. This Honda's gonna end up going. I'm giving it some throttle just because we're sitting there. The beta can be a little too courteous, sorry. Words are hard. All right, we're coming up to our first right turn here, which has a bit of a blind aspect to it given the amount of traffic that comes from the left side. We're midday on Friday the 23rd, so hopefully traffic's not too nutty. We'll see how it does. We're totally clear to the left, and this is where we need to really get in there. We are lingering way too long. We could have gone 20 times by now, and now we're waiting for this truck. So, not ideal. And now we're very slowly, I'm giving it throttle. Goodness, come on. All right, now we need to just come into this left turn. Let's give it nice, smooth. Oh, rocky. But it did it, good. We didn't bail out or anything. Not very finessed, but it did it. Coming a little wide here. I'm getting 10.69.2 vibes. All right, let's see if we have our reliability on this merge still. We should just get right over. Come on. That was good. That actually felt really good. A little bit too much on the brakes there. Now this is, whoa, we have a really bad map glitch. That is not accurate. I need to fix this. Why don't I catch these things? Because, these things never happen. They're not supposed to happen. So, okay, we're going to go from one map glitch to the other to recreate the Friar's course properly. It's wanting us to go through a road that is still not finished. It's construction. It's off limits. My wife and I talk about all the time how we always have that trouble. Now, we either need to accelerate to get in front of this car, which I think we're doing. Oh, they're trying to get in our lane too. It's just kind of a typical highway shenanigans, everybody trying to get in their own lane. And it's normal for us to slow down here to about 78 kilometers an hour. Hopefully we don't slow down too much, because it's just unnecessary. Under 78. Ooh, I'm gonna give it a little throttle, because that's way too slow. It's unnecessary. All right, now we need to stay in this lane. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Whoa! What? You guys saw that, right? Well, see, now we're accelerating here and really gotta hit the brakes, because what the actual... Okay. That had no inkling of slowing down. I felt like that was gonna happen too, because of how good the first part of that scenario was with my reaction. If you followed for a while, that 80 split is one of the biggest problems. All right, we're gonna resume this. Oh, this is different now. Oh geez. Do I just tap on it still? No, darn it. Oh my gosh. What? What is this? What even is this? Oh, is that why it wanted to go all the way around? The world woke up and said, no Friar's Challenge today. That's what happened. All right. What? What is the malfunction here? Well, this is a total bust. We're just gonna, I'm gonna figure something out. I'm gonna restart, I guess. Wow. All right, we're almost back to the start of the Friar's Challenge, and I just wanted to kind of explain what just happened there. So apparently, like, being the 23rd of the month, everybody's last minute rushing to the mall for Christmas shopping and such. And wow, does your boy need a haircut? Sorry, random. So I'm gonna redo this one time for one specific reason, and it's because I want to test the 80 split scenario, because contrary to the past, this time there was no shimmy. It's like it had the proper lane targeted the whole time. If that is repeatable, then to one of my previous videos points with that exit that's performing correctly now, and to my buddy Elias's point, it might be some of the tweaking to the highway code as they prep for full stack merge to really dial it in. This is speculation, you know, speculation alert. I don't have that information, you know, privileged or anything. I'm guessing, just based on what we're seeing. That could have been a fluke. That could have been a really, really good flip of the coin there. But we're gonna find out. Actually, I really like this new user interface. I gotta get used to the edit button being down below, but I love the highlight for the next turn and such. Kind of neither here nor there. But we're gonna go ahead and reselect the Friar's Challenge. That's why the navigation had gotten all wonky. So this is the traditional Friar's Challenge course, and these are the alternate routes that it was showing. I'm actually gonna see what happens if I choose this one. There we go. So we're gonna avoid the traffic, but we are gonna be able to test the 80 split. Now, unfortunately, we saw right off the get-go that the Hotel Circle speed issue is very much still a problem. But at least with this option for the Friar's Challenge, like version 2, we can still test that 80 split hypothesis. Actually, no, that might have us in the left lane because it'll be going straight. So no, I need to actually, we're gonna cancel that. We're gonna go with the original route to make sure it's done right, which is that one. Okay, now re-engage. I'm gonna get involved as little as possible. This is where we just really need to get out there and go. And we're gonna wait for these vehicles, even though we have ample time. We're still waiting. No one's behind me. I'm letting you figure this out. He really wants to be sure. Okay, now we got this vehicle coming. What's gonna happen? We're gonna get jittery, we're gonna lead in. We're not really swaying to the right too much preemptively, which is cool. Now let's check this. No more stop, which is good. And man, yeah, second time through, Mew had it. He's like, oh yeah, I just did this turn. I know how to do this. Heck yeah. And then this is, you know, the once upon a time, the dreaded impossible 163 merge, which is about as regular as SpaceX landing their boosters at this point. That's what comes to mind for me. There it is, beautiful execution. I'm confident that that'll work every time, and that's one of the things that you don't even think about now with this course. Back in the day, that was the, man, one day I hope it can do it. So this time, I'm not gonna give any throttle intervention, even if we dip down below 78K, which is, I know it's slow, but I don't want to confuse the system with any input from me. I'm gonna let Mew do it all. Mew is my car's name. I almost feel like I gotta say that for every video, because I guess it's just that weird. Mjolnir, Mew Mew for short. Thor's hammer. I like Thor. Alright, that story is over. Probably made more sense when I had my long hair. Oh, come on, let him in. Well, he's also not really accelerating, which you're on a highway, if you're trying to get over, you need to accelerate, so that's her fault. Actually, it doesn't look like she's aware that she has her turn signal on, which also pretty normal for humans. All right, we are decelerating as expected down to, how low are we gonna get? 77, okay, 76 I saw. Oh, come on, come on, come on, target it, target it. No, it was a fluke, darn it. It was a fluke. Oh no. Oh man, all right, so we're gonna change course here, and we're gonna head a different route, and we're gonna chat for a second, because this is so heavily backed up that I'm gonna have to do the gauntlet on another day. So for now, we'll head up to the Balboa Charging Center, and then I'll engage the beta, and let's talk. So, I know we still haven't got version 11 yet. We were kind of teased that it would be rolling out this week, which we're at the end of. We did get the holiday update, which is cool. You know, there's a lot of software stuff going on, so gotta be willing to kind of give a little bit of a break there with the amount of stuff Tesla has on their plate. I'm glad to have an update. You know, I didn't get the .3 build. This one does feel really good. It took too long to get over, so now I have to get involved. Kind of a highway code issue sort of there. Really wish I could still report back, and doing a little sanity check here. I don't have the camera button anywhere, but they definitely freshened up a lot of this UI. I can see little icons that look different. So I'm glad we got the update. I still can't wait for version 11. I am going to put this through the ringer though. We're going to hit the gauntlet probably tomorrow. Hopefully it's not quite as crazy. And then I'm going to do some unguided adventures, which we haven't seen in a while, as well as the roundabout hit, the downtown shuffle. And then I have an idea for a way to incorporate doing kind of random test trips in between customer rides, while also trying to get a lot of good customer content. So I'm really trying to revitalize everything and get a good flow for the start of 2023. Have a goal to get to that 10,000 sub count by mid-year next year. So a lot of good things coming. Really trying to get a lot of this flowing through. So I appreciate everyone who's stuck around, who's given me all the ideas and feedback and support over this, you know, first real year of being a YouTuber, of covering FSD Beta. I love you guys a bunch. I can't express my gratitude enough. And I'll be looking forward to getting this video out to you today, and then getting that gauntlet done for you real soon. Take care.